Shiloh Battles is a work of fiction. Shiloh lived in my head for decades as I imagined who this person could be. The name came first. I simply awoke one morning with the name Shiloh Battles on my mind, and he never went away. It was years later when I discovered that Shiloh is a Hebrew word that often means peace or peaceful one. Shiloh is also the site of one of the bloodiest battles of the U.S. Civil War. I began to understand that Shiloh Battles represents the war we fight against ourselves in pursuit of peace. The story is told from the perspective of Shiloh Battles. Shiloh's experiences and memories uncover a common hopelessness found in life's grandest illusions and delusions. Shiloh's search for understanding, meaning, and escape takes him on an inward journey into the darkest place imaginable. The answer we all long for finds us unexpectedly. The answer cannot be consumed because the answer consumes. The answer cannot be controlled because the answer controls. The answer cannot be defined because the answer defines. The answer is. Shiloh's story needed a soundtrack. The songs in this book help express a range of human emotion and experiences that words alone simply cannot. The album, Shiloh Battles, by the band Shiloh Battles, is greater than any creative endeavor I ever imagined getting to be a part of. Be warned, you may experience toe tapping, head bobbing, earworms, and ocular moisture. Buckle up, my friend, and tumble into the darkness. We're going on a bear hunt. A great big bear hunt. I'm not scared. You should be.
If I did, I'd roll my own. I don't dance, but if I did, I'd dance alone. I don't drink, but if I did, I'd drink and fight. Anything to help me through the night. Dream, but if I did, I'd dream all wrong. And I don't laugh, but if I did, I'd laugh too long. I don't hug, but if I did, I'd hug too tight. Anything to help me through. I just lie in bed. Oh, but I don't instead. I just lie in bed, pretending I'm alive, but I'm just dying. And I know the truth is that I'm scared of trying anything to make it through the night. Anything to make it through the night. Here's to hoping I don't make it through the night.
I fervently refuse to sit next to Sheila again. How a woman who's been here for months still manages the smell of piss and canned ravioli, I'll never know. I guess the aroma of who we are manages to seep out long after the external factors are gone. Shiloh's back again. Shiloh's back. Tell a friend. Seriously, Doc, have you told anyone about me? Am I a topic of discussion? Do you and your Dr. pals hang around the water cooler talking about good old Shiloh? Does your significant other experience a twinge of jealousy when you bring my name up at dinner? Am I a particularly interesting case that gives you street cred at cocktail parties? Too soon? Yeah, you're probably right. Give it time. I'm an acquired taste. On the topic of taste, Sheila has none. Sheila is bland. She is the instant oatmeal of the human species, all dried out and just waiting for someone to come along with a little hot water. Sheila gets stirred up and starts to let off some steam. I said, Sheila is dead. She's been dead. I might be sorry she was dead if I had known her when she was alive, but there is nothing living inside this runny lump of oatmeal. An apology from me would only reinforce her death. Another nail in the coffin. Jerome thinks that Sheila is making progress. At least that is what he said during our group. Sheila is a pleaser, so of course Sheila is making progress because progress is what pleases Jerome. Jerome's view of progress is when people verbalize feelings that correspond with what he feels is the normal range of human emotion. Never unfeeling and never too feeling. Sheila is learning to please Jerome by turning down her passion for her cats and turning up her grief for her dead husband. Any hope of resurrection for Sheila depends on her feeling something beyond self. Self-loathing, self-pity, self-doubt. I am not responsible for Sheila's inward turn into her chasm of death. I am a light calling into the darkness. I will not apologize to Sheila. But I think you should.
Don't fake the fun. I smell who you were. I see who you are. I hear what you're saying. You have gotten far. Go on with pretending. Go ahead, act normal. You are making progress. You are making progress. I smell who you were. I see who you are. I hear what you're saying. You have gotten far. Feelings are in check. You have passed the test. You are making progress. You are making progress. I smell who you were. I see who you are. I hear what you're saying. You have gotten so far. Yeah. You have gotten so far. Yeah. You have got the aroma of the past and like this.
most intrigued me. For a moment, I thought Marty might add a little pizzazz. Marty with his darting eyes, pursed lips, and perfect posture. I watched the agitation build, his hands slightly raising in hopes that he would get Jerome's attention. People talking before Marty could get a word in. Then finally, when Marty could take it no longer, he stood erect, hands by his side, and forcefully whispered, "I need to use the little boy's room." Marty is a reminder of how dull life becomes when there are never any sparks. Conflict avoidance created the pathway for Marty's repressed man-child state. Marty has the form of a man, but none of the danger that makes man, well, man. I told Marty to forget the little boy's room. I told Marty that he should stand right there and mark his territory. I told Marty that we would all close our eyes. Marty is easily ignored. He hides behind the role he agreed to play. Marty is a background character in his own story. He makes everyone just a little uncomfortable. Not too uncomfortable, just enough to make sure that they leave him alone. Marty is committed to his part. He remains quiet, unless it is to express the passive utterings of a soul-whipped man-child. Somewhere along the way, Marty shut down. He found his way to get by without blending in. He watched from the fringes without making a fuss. Now he is here, learning to be a good little Marty. Good little Marty. Marty hurts himself because pain is all he has ever felt. The world gladly tolerates self-loathing and self-sabotage until it gets messy. I guess Marty got messy. I guess Marty's pain made the wrong person a little too uncomfortable. I guess Marty had to up the ante in order to cut through the numbness. Projection is the problem. People project their desires, issues, and fears onto others. Some people absorb, some deflect, and some reflect. Marty is an absorber. Marty is a sponge that is fully saturated from the projections thrown his way. His mother didn't think he was sweet enough. His father didn't think he was strong enough. His teachers didn't think he was smart enough. Whatever Marty was, it wasn't enough. Now he is full of nothings. Marty must be wrung out. He needs to be twisted, shaken, and left out to dry.
Protect all my lies, waiting for truth to take. I am out of the world I was never in. Remember me never the first time again. Remember me never again.
horror it is made out to be. The real horror starts when we don't leave people alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I hear his voice in my head, his voice straining to push words past damaged vocal cords. I hear Tim Jeffers. I cannot not hear Tim Jeffers. Tim Jeffers' haunting voice haunts decades after the last audible sound. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We did not leave Tim Jeffers alone. We mocked Tim Jeffers. We followed Tim around at recess, dragging our right legs behind us as we mimicked his deformity. Tim left a trail in the dirt and a cloud of dust when he dragged his uncooperative right foot behind him. We thought it was funny. We laughed hysterically as we hobbled behind him, imitating his walk and labored speech. Tim Jeffers, the boy that survived getting hit by a car only to suffer the slings and arrows of elementary boys. Tim Jeffers, a walking, talking miracle that we tormented because he moved and sounded differently. We took turns trying to match the slow cadence and breathy pitch of his damaged voice. My name is Tim Jeffers. Over and over, one after another, louder and louder. Tim Jeffers tried to get away, but we followed. He had no choice but to speak. He stopped, turned around, and said, "Leave me alone." We howled with delight. We howled with delight. We howled with delight. Like bloodthirsty wolves, we cornered our prey and devoured Tim Jeffers. I couldn't have known the consequences. I couldn't know that Tim Jeffers would be with me forever. I didn't know that every time I said, read, or heard the words, "leave me alone," that it would be Tim Jeffers' voice, his pain-laden, struggled voice. Tim Jeffers didn't want me to be his friend. He didn't want me to like him. He didn't want me to respect him. Tim Jeffers just wanted me to leave him alone.
I
Mama was masterful with tears. She cried when the police pulled her over for speeding. She cried when the landlord demanded our rent. She cried when her boss fired her for being late. She cried when social services did a welfare check. I watched her weep her way out of and into one social dilemma after another. That is the problem with using tears. Once you start, you cannot stop. Mama made the decision to be a victim in her story, which for a season made her the villain in mine. Victims, villains, and heroes. Are these the only options in the narratives we weave? Are we daily choosing which ones we will be? Are the roles predetermined? Was there an audition process? Did I miss my callback? No, I suppose I didn't. I never made the list. I was slotted to play tree number 3 from conception. Play your part, Shiloh. Blend into the scenery by never being seen. Allow the stars to shine and everything will be just fine. Everything was not fine. What happens when tree number 3 takes center stage? What happens when tree number 3 decides to dance a jig? What happens when tree number 3 realizes the jig is up? Everyone gets uncomfortable. And there is one thing that the powers that be cannot stand. It is being uncomfortable. Placate the masses by suppressing anything that might steal the show. If tree number 3 will not stay planted, then yell timber! Cut them down, chop them up, light them on fire. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to see it, does it make a sound? Yes, because the tree hears himself breaking. But the show must go on. Does it? When the scenery comes down, so does the curtain. At all times, we are all things, equal parts victim, villain, hero, and scenery. The question is not which part to play, but who is watching.
No hero to find. Backdrop for others. No hero to find. Tears come in buckets. They pour down like rain. Spend them like money. Make us all go insane. Women feel better. Men feel the shame. The strong become broken. The blame. She's a victim in her life, filling in a backdrop for others. No hero to fight. A backdrop for others. No hero to fight. Well, who will come to her rescue? Someone must save the day before she cries us a river. And we're all swept away. No hero is coming. for others. No hero to find. Backdrop for others, no hero to find. Backdrop for others, with no hero to find.
I would say that I am growing weary, but I was born weary into a weary world. I would say that I'm growing old, but I've never been young. Time is shrinking anyway. The old grow older as time closes in. Death is the only escape. I would say that the only way to make sense of this is to realize that it is senseless. I would say that, and I would know it to be true, but nobody wants the truth. The truth is where the charade ends. Truth is where we leave this world behind. Truth is the only escape. Truth is death. Rest for a weary soul? Escape from the walls of time closing in? Acceptance of the truth? Is this what I am ready for? No. It is not my choice to make. I did not choose this world, and I cannot choose to leave. I must follow the trail to the end. Oh, the places we will go. Deeper, darker, danger. Deeper, darker, danger. The journey to the center of Shiloh. Deeper, darker, danger. I envy people with skeletons in their closets. Skeletons in a closet are easy enough to deal with. Just shut the door and don't go in. I don't have skeletons in a closet. I have captives in a cave. They are living, breathing memories, screaming, echoing, reaching out to see the light of day. Is it rude to ignore them? Should I look them in the eyes? Do I dare to engage them? Is this a big surprise? I know they are there. I try not to wander within. Deeper, darker, danger, then the end. Perhaps I am growing weary. No, that is not right at all. I am not growing. I am shrinking, turning inward. I am infinitely small. Deeper, darker, danger. It is so dark and so loud, I cannot distinguish the voices. Legitimate introspection is unbearable, except for the bear. He waits, open arms, to welcome me to the end. Consumed in his embrace, I am coming. Deeper, darker, danger. I was born weary in a weary world. I was born old in an old place. I was born broken in a broken time. I was born ancient in ancient days. I was born to be, but I was tired of being before I was born. What is wrong with me? It's all wrong. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong world. I'm tired, Doc. The trail is long. The trail is hard. The trail is smoke because the trail is tears, and the trail is fire, and the tears cannot quench the flames. The trail is unbearable, but there is no stopping. There is no turning back. there's only deeper into the fire. I am in the fire because I am the trail. I am unbearable because I am the bear.
Weary in a weary world, weary little boys and weary girls, I was born. Old in an old place, calloused hands and a wrinkled face, I was born. I was born. Broken in a broken time, broken dreams and a broken mind. Ancient in ancient days, with ancient worries and ancient ways, I was born. I was born. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. Restore me gently back to you. The trail is long, the trail is hard, always winding, forever far. The trail is broken, the trail is fierce, filled with smoke and drenched with tears. I was born. I was born. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. In the fire, I am the trail, unbearable, I am the bear. In the fire, I am the trail, unbearable, I am the bear. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, faded paint and holy rust. The fix is in, my time is through. Restore me gently back to you. Gently back to you.
Jerome made it clear that on his floor, during his watch, everyone was to be calm, cool, and collected. He asked me if I could be calm, cool, and collected. I informed Jerome that I am a stamp on the other side of a pillow with a hurricane on the horizon. I think I broke Jerome. I hope I broke Jerome. I know I broke Jerome. Jerome was already broken. Now, Jerome knows he's broken. Knowing you're broken is the fix. I know I fixed Jerome. I hope I fixed Jerome. I think I fixed Jerome. Jerome was already fixed. Now Jerome knows he's fixed. Knowing you're fixed is what breaks you. Jerome is broken. Jerome is fixed. Jerome is neutered. Snip, snip. A neutered Jerome is just what the doctor ordered. Jerome can never reproduce anything uniquely Jerome. He can only regurgitate the sterile ideas implanted in him during the neutering process. Be good little boys and girls. Play nice. Conform. Act normal. Keep the truth to yourself. Suppress intense emotions. Become calloused. Be numb. Feel nothing. Do nothing. Say nothing. Think nothing. You are nothing. The only thing you can get from nothing is nothing. Jerome produces nothing because you turned him into nothing. I don't blame the nothings. I don't blame Jerome. There is nothing he could do but nothing.
There's no such thing. Remove the something from something. Nothing remains. Calm, cool, collected. That's the program of choice. Calm, cool, collected. You gave up your voice. The system, caught up in the plan, nothing left to offer. You are just a nothing man. Calm, cool, collected. That's the program of choice. Calm, cool, collected. You gave up your voice. Calm, cool, collected. Not like a machine. Manchester. Yeah. This is the vibe right here. You know you want to join me? Go ahead and stand up to your feet. Come on, just move. It's calm. It's cool. It's calm. It's cool. Collected. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. See collected, abandon all your dreams.
Calm, cool, collected, run like a machine. Calm, cool, collected, abandon all your dreams. Calm, cool, collected, run like a machine. Calm, cool, collected, abandon all your dreams. Calm, cool, collected, run like a machine. Calm, cool, collected, abandon all your dreams. Calm, cool, collected, run like a machine. Calm, cool, collected, abandon all your dreams. Calm, cool, collected, abandon all your dreams.
That leaves the fire. People fear the fire. They see the fire as the end. They see the end as the enemy that cannot be vanquished. They flee the flames to escape the end. But the end is near. The fire is here. I do not fear the fire. No, the fire is my friend. A little friendly fire is waiting in the end. A little friendly fire is exactly what is needed. A little friendly fire changes everything. A little friendly fire is the only cure for regret and shame. Well, stoke the coals and fan the flames. Turn the heat up from within. The cabin is burned. The cave is overcrowded. The fire is where it all begins. The only way to make peace with the fire is to be consumed by the fire. Fire refuses to share. Fire is jealous in the purest sense. The only way to be with the fire is to be one with the fire. Play with fire and you're going to get burned. Fire is not to be played with. Fire is not to be controlled. Fire is in charge. Fire wins. Fire won. I am one because the fire consumes me. I do not fear the fire, no. The fire is my friend. A little friendly fire is waiting in the end. Fire redeems. Fire loves. Fire is. Fire was. I do not fear the fire, no. The fire is my friend. A little friendly fire is waiting in the end. Time melts in the face of the flames, and all the rabbits can come inside the fire safely to abide. For the Lord your God is a consuming fire, a jealous God. Deuteronomy 4:24. Shiloh tumbled into the darkness. A little friendly fire lights the way.
Fear the fire. Know the fire is my friend. A little friendly fire's waiting in the air. Burn away regret and pain. Purified of all my sin. A little friendly fire's waiting in the air. A little friendly fire's waiting in the end. A little friendly fires waiting in the air. Hey! Judgment comes and all is done. New beginnings to begin. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Hey! Oh, fire, fire everywhere and not a spark to spare. Stop the coals, choke the flames, does anybody care? Does anybody care? Not before it's far too late, the ashes in the air. Fire, fire everywhere, and I just wanna share, I just wanna share. Soak the coals in the thin flames. Turn the heat up from within. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Little friendly fires waiting in the end. Hey! My friends, will you put your hands together for the author of Shiloh Battles, Chancey?
Thank you so much for being here for the Shiloh Battles concert experience. It is such a joy to get to share a little bit of Shiloh and his journey and this music with you. Isn't this band amazing? Whoa! Wow. We hope that you'll enjoy getting to know more of Shiloh. If you'd like to read the book or listen to the music, you can hear the music on Spotify and iTunes, or check out ShilohBattles.com for all things Shiloh. And I hope that you will, in fact, discover that there's a friendly fire waiting in the end. A fire that is for you, a fire that you can depend on, a fire you to be one with. There is a friendly fire waiting in the end. Let's go.
Fire, fire everywhere and not a spark to spare. Yeah, cut the coals, choke the flame, anybody care? Not before it's far too late, the ashes in the air. Fire, fire everywhere, not for me to share. So stoke the coals and fan the flames. Turn the heat up from within. Little friendly fires waiting in the air. A little friendly fires waiting in the air. A little friendly fires waiting in the air. Old-fashioned Fridays are better on Mondays, 'cause that's when my best drinking's done. After the weekend, I get to thinking that I'm lost like the prodigal son. I squandered and wandered, begged, stole and borrowed, danced to my own kind of drum. I've fallen and crawling, I stumble home bawling. Somehow you knew I would come. You put my ring on my finger, played our favorite song. You held me close as you danced, and you danced all night long. You refused to remember all the things I've done wrong. Just like Jesus. Welcome back Monday, day after Sunday. I'm late, but at least I've come home. I wish I could stay here and not run away, dear, but Friday I'm likely to roam. On old-fashioned Fridays I always get sideways with the truth that is living in me. Caught on a Wednesday, oh, betray all my friends' day. I decide the man I'm gonna be. You put my ring on my finger, played our favorite song. You held me close as you danced, and you danced all night long. You refused to remember all the things I've done wrong. Just like Jesus. Just like Jesus. Just like Jesus. Just like Jesus. Favorite song. You held me close as you danced, and you danced all night long. You refused to remember all the things I've done wrong. Just like Jesus. We love you. Thank you so much.